Hello dudes, we're back with eFootball 2025 and now I'm gonna be talking about some of the players that come with the penalty shootout box. I recently got David Beckham and he's kind of a complicated player, so in the end I end up liking his stats and I decided to make a video, and I also gave different training to my RIVERY. So now I think he's completely polished. He's very, very good, but with certain details that need to be taken in account. And yeah, so let's go straight to the team. Not this one, This is my test team. Also my players of the week team. After explaining this for the English speaking population, I'm gonna switch all my players back to players of the week. These guys are only here because I wanna show you some stuff. Another thing I'm going to tell you before going to these two guys is that you have the option to get this guy. Probably a lot of you already cashed the ticket for this box. This is like that Asian new box we have. I'm going to be talking about those guys in a later video. Probably today, but the box is gonna last for like 15-20 days, something like that, so we still have time. I'm gonna try to do it like now because some of you are going to be either selling these guys or getting other cards, and I think you should check this one. Check this guy. I'm gonna give you the preview because I think he's very important. He's basically like Van Dijk. He's almost Van Dijk, the player of the week. Check this out. He has the same speed, probably better acceleration. His jumping is lower, but not that much lower. His stamina is the same. It's like one less point. He's almost 90 in every defensive stat, and his ball control and low pass, I think they are the same or even a little better. So you have this guy completely for free, and you can actually hand pick him. You just boing, change the coupon, whatever the name is, the contract, and you can get this guy. And his skills are he has 6 of the 8 defending skills. So if you add acrobatic clearance and heading, you end up having a complete defender. But this guy you could also start using from zero. You get this guy just like this, you can still use him because he has fighting spirit, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, and man marking. The sliding tackle, I don't really care that much about that, but he also has that thing. You don't need the other two, and then some passing. Outside curler, one touch pass, and weighted pass or low lofted pass. And then you have a top tier defender. This guy with the extra skills and this training, he's gonna give you. You could use him as one of your main defenders for competitive gameplay, league until Division 2 or even Division 1, depending on your capabilities as players. So remember that. We're going to be talking about this guy later, and I'm going to give you the training and all that thing, all those things. But just keep that shit in mind, please. All right, so first, Beckham. We're going to talk about David Beckham, my new player. So Beckham is an orchestrator. He has a right dominant leg. His numbers, as you can see, are very interesting. He comes with CMF position. Definitely not good as a CMF. No physical contact. I mean, it's right there, but it's actually not important. It's better to have 70, at least 70, but it's not that good. His jumping is a disaster, but then everything starts to become more and more and more powerful when you think of the guy as an AMF. As an AMF, he has crazy passing, good finishing with crazy curl. He has some defending, I mean 70 tackling. He's gonna give you a hand when it comes to defending. He has crazy kicking power and crazy stamina. So, is he perfect? No, of course not. He has not that much tight possession, and his balance is not that good. So he's not gonna be super good at protecting the ball and keeping the ball. You're gonna be able to do it, but it's not gonna be easy. And if you turn and you try to do one of those, you know, when a player comes at you, and you turn, use your back, and force the escape with a very fast acceleration. Well, you won't be able to do that. Once you turn, you're gonna still be stuck with the defender because he has not very good acceleration nor speed. Having said that, he has enough speed and acceleration to move, dodge a little bit, open a little bit of space, and stick a perfect pass or a crazy shot. So depending on your game style, depending on the situation, for example, it will be amazing to use Beckham during the second half with defenders a little bit tired and midfielders a little bit tired, a lot tired, and you just have a fresh Beckham, a little movement to the sides, and a crazy shot, and he will be able to solve games for you. Even to position him, I don't know how, but on the sides, especially the right side, to send a curly crossing, and that will be extremely powerful, even more if you have very good headers. So yeah, he's a very interesting card. He's not perfect, he's not top competitive, but he can be used in competitive gameplay, in my opinion. But he's gonna make your life a little bit harder, yeah. Now, these are the stats. The real problem with Beckham is that his best position is AMF, but as an AMF, he has medium non-dominant leg precision, and that's very, very, very bad. I am going to use Beckham in some of my good teams, not my main teams, but one of my competitive teams, because I really like the card. And you know, medium non-dominant leg precision just demands a little bit of extra thinking. You need to remember and make him face the goal in order to favor the dominant leg. So, of course, in this case, this is a I'm going to use BECKHAM here. I cannot place BECKHAM here right now because he doesn't have the position. I added one position, but I got left midfielder. So I'm not going to erase left midfielder because it's an extra. But I want to get the AMF. Once I get the AMF, I'm going to be able to use him here. If you use him here, that's because you're thinking about centering with the right leg. So you're going to run forward and you are not going to be in the need of turning because the right leg is going to be placed perfectly for the centering, which is the thing BECKHAM is built for, I think. But he's too slow, so it's a problem. Now, as an AMF, you're going to cut to go to this side, to Retegi's side, you see? You go diagonally here, or if you could use him here, you will cut to this side, perfectly positioned for the right leg. Always remember that. So that's BECKHAM's problem. It's not really good as an AMF because of the non-dominant leg precision, but I like the card a lot. So I'm gonna give him a chance in one of my secondary teams. Before going to the training, we're gonna check the skills. He has the long range curler, the long range shooting. He has dipping shot, which is okay. Through passing, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing, low lofted pass, penalty, special captain, fighting spirit. The fighting spirit is excellent. So this BECKHAM is kind of okay to use from the start, but it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing in the sense of being stupid that they didn't give him one touch pass. I mean, he has 95, 92 passing and he doesn't have one touch pass. Very strange. So you need to add the one touch pass. I will probably add one time shot, soul control, heel trick, and outside curler. No double touch for BECKHAM. He's too slow. His double touch is not gonna be awesome, and yeah, definitely too slow. And you cannot add all the skills you need. If you think you want the double touch, then I will go for double touch, soul control, one touch pass, one time shot, and outside curler for the medium non-dominant leg precision. The outside curler is gonna give you a lot of help, because if he shoots with the dominant leg with the outside of the foot with kicking power 95 and stamina 98 and curl 101, you are probably gonna be able to send a very good curly shot. Yeah, so in the end, with those skills, but you need the skills. You need all those skills. You need the skills. BECKHAM is going to be quite powerful, yeah. Okay, let's check the training. This training was very, very good. And after I finish the training for you, I'm going to send BECKHAM back to my training, because I didn't train the guy like this. This is just when I made the Spanish version of the video, I switched the training for like everybody's convenience, because I do a little thing that it's not proper. So these are the numbers. Let's check the numbers. Lots of points. Difficult to build, because you need to think a lot, and you have to divide points in many areas. Okay, so pause the video, check the numbers at your own pace. Let's go back. These are the final numbers. But in my opinion, there is no need to have that much curl. I think it's kind of weird. And you know, I hate the number 7. I don't like that, so I think I can change that. I think I was doing this. Maybe? Yes, this is what I did. Now, dribble, I can add 1. I could do this. And that's kind of fine. Huh. I think finishing is important, and probably people like to have Beckham with 100 and something curl. If I do this, I don't know if this is better than, because ball control reaches 88. It's not bad. I could also, my original training was here, like this, I think. Is heading 66. No, but this is really stupid, right? Yeah, there is no reason to do that. No. And what about dexterity? Dexterity, how much? Is 82, 80, 84. Now, definitely I'm gonna place this thing here. Yeah. So I don't think physical contact 72 makes that much of a difference, but ball control 88 is good. Huh. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's definitely better. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave him like this. So this is my training, the one I like. It's just removing shooting and adding 1 point to dribbling, which gives you the extra ball control point. So instead of 86, it's 88, which is really good. Okay, so this is Beckham's training. I need to get the AMF position. The thing I wanted to say is, if you use him as winger, as a right midfielder winger, you're gonna find yourself with a guy that is super slow, and he's not going to help you at all. I mean, if you put everybody else in like far away from Beckham, and you put him far away from defenders in order to get the ball, just to center the ball, well, I think it's going to work, yes. But it takes a lot of options, and it's such a piece of shit kind of style. I like to center the ball, but not with, with that feeling of only doing that, just sending the ball to the side and centering. It feels weird, it feels stupid. So, imagine Beckham with 80 speed and acceleration trying to shake Lilian Thuram or Bergomi. It's just pointless. So remember that. Okay, so skills, training, positions, that's Beckham. Let's go now to my Rivery's final version. I had to make the decision of removing completely the physical contact and the defending points. I think right now we need to face the situation in which either you use players with lots of balance, acceleration, and technique, or you use players with good physical contact. But if they don't have enough physical contact, if they are not going to reach 75, then the player having 70 or 60 is just the same. So it's very difficult. It's almost impossible to make. No, it's impossible to make Rivery reach 75. It's 10 points. So what you're gonna do is go the other way, completely the other way. You remove all the jumping, all the physical contact. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be a problem because he's 170, so jumping was useless anyways. And you're gonna concentrate on balance and acceleration, keeping the ball, stamina, and speed. Because he's 170, his ball control, dribbling, and tight possession are going to be super fine. They're going to be perfect. And his passing is okay, and his finishing is very good for the AMF position with 86 curl and set pieces. Very good. His final numbers are very interesting. I mean, in my opinion, he's much, much better than Pedri, for example. I mean, he's not ambidextrous, but at least he has non-dominant leg precision high. So with this training, very good players are going to be able to profit a lot. This is better for very experienced players using cards like Gavi. Gavi, I think he has a little bit more of physical contact, but Pedri, Modric, guys like that. I can't remember Romario, for example, if he was very good at physical contact. But Foden, definitely Foden or Moussa Diaby. If you are very good and you are used to those kind of players, then this guy is going to be amazing. So I think he's going to be mainly AMF. But the truth is, with this training, I think he's going to be a good AMF and a good winger. It's going to be the same. Yeah, he's going to be very good at both positions. In both positions. The only thing is that you need to add the complete left line. And I think I will give him, at some point I'm going to do it. I don't have position trainings, but I would like to have the complete left line, so left midfielder, it's LMF, right? Yeah, midfielder, LMF, and the second striker. Because of some rotation I use when I apply sub tactic. So keep that in mind, please. Very good if you add this guy, both those positions. And okay, so this guy, he's gonna be a better AMF than Beckham. But here comes the interesting thing. He's gonna be better if you think about running, dribbling, and turning. But if you're a player that instead of dribbling that much, using finesse dribbling, finding spaces, you are better at moving a little bit and shooting from long range, then Beckham is a better option. And the good stuff is that both these players are completely free, comes with the penalties, and you can use them both on the same team, and then you have options. Let's say you face a guy who defends a lot or has too many defenders, then you could use Beckham and shoot from afar or center the ball with lots of curve, and he's going to give you an advantage. And if you have a guy with 3 defenders, lots of open spaces, but doesn't allow you to take the shot, then Ribery might find the space. So it's very interesting if you think of these 2 guys like that. Let's check the skills a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about Beckham's secondary booster. I'm using agility, of course. With the points I showed you and the agility booster, you get these numbers. And I'm using De La Fuente, so to get 80 acceleration, you also need either Xabi Alonso or De La Fuente. Well, I don't know, maybe Southgate, and there is another one with acceleration. Okay, remember that. I'm sorry, forgot about that. Maybe you were thinking about that, you were asking, and you're gonna find the answer a little bit forward in the video. I'm gonna try to put it in the commentaries. Okay, so back to Ribery. Ribery is using striker's instinct, just in case. And the skills, I fucked it up. I was trying to train Ribery during a time I didn't know that much about the trainings. I mean, I knew, but I was trying to add skills randomly. Not all the time, but the first 2. And I got these 2, it was good, and then I thought, nah, they are not good. Now I need to switch them, but I can erase them. Once I get the skills I need, I'm going to erase these 2, I'm gonna add the ones I need. And those are, he has double touch and flip-flop. So, soul control, complete Neymar's double touch, which is amazing for a winger. A thing that Beckham cannot do properly. So it's 2 different kind of gameplay, and Ribery gives you a wider range when it comes to positions. So soul control, he has cut behind, that's good. Through passing, outside curler, that's good, and fighting spirit, that's amazing. So he doesn't have shooting skills. I think I'm not gonna give him the one-time shot. As a winger, he needs soul control and long-range curler. As an AMF, he needs long-range shooting. I think he needs one-touch pass and heel trick, and that's it. And I think it's gonna be very, very good like that, because heel trick is good for AMF and winger. Heel trick, you need it for sure. And he has through passing. Maybe you could choose between one-time shot and one-touch pass. I'm gonna leave that to you. I'm not exactly sure what will be better. Yeah. So probably in my case, with through passing, I will go for soul control, one-time shot, long-range curler, long-range shooting, and heel trick. And I'm gonna leave the one-touch pass behind. Yeah. So those are Ribery's skills. And now, taking into account striker's instinct, I'm gonna show you somebody is constructing something, is building some shit. They are making lots of noise. It's terrible, man. How annoying. Okay, so these are the numbers. I'm not gonna give you another training for Ribery, because I think this is the perfect training. If you touch whatever you touch, you're gonna make him worse, because I'm gonna explain that. If you go below 85 offensive awareness, it's kind of lame, because he's gonna be a winger, an AMF, so you're gonna it's not good. If you give him less than 85 ball control, it loses that extra, 85 feels like a very good number. It makes players respond better. If you want to improve the pass or the finishing, you will have to get points from kicking power. And kicking power below 85, it's too low for very good curly shots as winger and long range shootings as an AMF. So you fuck him up. And then, well, you can't do anything, because if you remove acceleration, you lose offensive awareness. If you remove stamina, you lose kicking power, and you're gonna lose the extra point in speed. 88 speed is crazy for Rivery. It's almost like a young Rivery. So with this training, you end up having something that should not be. And he also has a Fibonacci training. All the numbers are beautiful. Yeah. So remember that. Okay, that's that for Rivery. I can't remember. Beckham is not that perfect. So, okay, that was Rivery and Beckham. And during the Spanish version, I also showed Vardiol. How long this thing? 32 minutes. Okay, I'm going to give you just a little whiff of Vardiol, because Vardiol, it's a penalty player. He comes with a penalty box. And I'm using him on my main team with this training, and he's very good because he has good technique. He's something like Cubarsí. If you don't have Cubarsí, then Vardiol might be your solution. The only thing, he doesn't have that much stamina, which is kind of annoying for me. But I only use him when he has the arrow pointing diagonally up. So 84 plus the arrow is gonna be fine. When it comes to skills, he needs sliding tackle, and then I'm gonna add all the passing skills. Low lofted pass. Through passing, he comes with weighted pass and pinpoint crossing, and I need one touch pass, and probably I'm gonna end up adding through passing, probably, or maybe long range shooting, because why not? But probably through passing. Yeah, probably through passing. And he could also be a fullback, but I don't recommend that, not with this training. And I'm going to show you the numbers. This is going to be fast because I don't need to explain that much. He's a defender and his numbers are just good. In my opinion, he is better than Rudiger. I don't care about the biometry. I mean, his numbers are just very good. I prefer defenders with technique. At least 70 ball control and 70 low pass. And Rudiger is way below that. Okay, so those are the numbers. Just pause the video to watch it at your own pace. The only thing with Vardiol is that maybe Cubarsí is better. I'm going to show you a comparison with Cubarsí. And yeah. So Cubarsí is 1 centimeter shorter, but his technique is just amazing. And both of them are built up, but Cubarsí is ambidextrous. And that's actually very, very good. Now, when it comes to defense, Vardiol has more heading and more speed, but Kouarsi has better acceleration. Kicking power doesn't matter with center backs. But Vardiol has physical contact 90 and jumping 94. That's why I'm still kind of preferring Vardiol. But the stamina is a huge difference with Kouarsi. And Kouarsi has better defending numbers. So it's a kind of difficult decision. I prefer guys with lots of jumping because I hate aerial attacks. So Vardiol is gonna keep the position, his position on the team, but Kouarsi might be a perfect option. Oh my God, my throat is killing me. So yeah, if you don't have Vardiol yet, or you sold him, or you think you don't want to use him, and you want to find an option that is not Rudiger, for example, or Bastoni. If you have Bastoni Player of the Week champions, then he is very good. Yeah, he might be as good as these guys. But I think Kouarsi is a perfect replacement for Vardiol. I'm still gonna stay with Vardiol. I was talking about Bastoni, and I mean this Bastoni. I like Vardiol also because he is left. His dominant leg is the left one. Bastoni is also built up. He is taller. He has very good technique also. Very good passing, even better than Vardiol. His heading is better. His curl. His speed is right there. Right there. He's better than Kouarsi, I think. His acceleration is better. Kicking power. But then jumping and physical contact is kind of like Kouarsi. He's taller, so yeah, but he has less balance. Stamina is less than Kouarsi, but more than Vardiol, and defense is perfect. So he's also a perfect option. His non-dominant leg precision is medium. You see, it's very difficult to find perfect players, but Bastoni as a player of the week is one of the most desirable cards, one of the top tier players of the week for competitive gameplay. Either way, I wouldn't use Bastoni. I will stay with Vardiol and Kouarsi. I can't remember, Kouarsi was balance 74. Yeah, this guy is very, very good. All right, people, I showed you the training for Vardiol. Yes, I did, right? Just in case again. So that was a nice analysis on like players from the penalty box. A lot of players were interested in Beckham's training because he's kind of difficult to build. You know, he has lots of flaws, but with a very good like physically good AMF, Beckham becomes a very interesting option. Alright, so if you have questions, opinions, commentaries, just send them to the message section. I hope this was useful for you, and I'm going to be talking about the nomination players. Can't remember if I already talked about the standard nomination players, but I want to talk about the other ones. Maybe I already did it. I have to check the videos. But if I didn't, I'm going to be talking about that, the nomination, like Japanese and Turkish nomination players. We have very, very good players in these boxes right now. And yeah, so that's enough. That's it. I also hope you enjoy this thing, and I see you next time.